So opening day on the island, still a couple of weeks away. I text Brooks to see if he wanted to try to get on some before then. Turns out he couldn't. So me and Eddie come down to Alabama for a couple of days to start it off down here. All right, we going over here. I got a few birds roosted in a hardwood bowl. We got a pretty decent walk ahead of us, but should be pretty tight. They're walking the roads heavy, a lot of strut marks in the road. So we're gonna get up here and listen to start off and see if we can't get on a hot one. I think there's gonna be one roosted here, possibly one over there. This morning, it's a new place I've been hunting. I knew there was a lot of birds in the area, a lot of foot traffic up and down the roads. Right off the start, heard several birds. We really didn't know which direction to go. We'd get on one bird, another bird would start gobbling hot. We'd pick up and move to try to get on it. It would shut up, then the other bird would start gobbling. It was just kind of one of those back and forth. We were basically chasing our tail is what it felt like. We got turkeys gobbling everywhere right now. We got one down on a low spot. We went down the road, sat up on a bird that had hens for a second, called to him a little bit, didn't do anything. This bird fired back up when we initially started on. Let's see if we can't get a pinpoint, get a pin on him before we get up here and muck things up. From about fly down to 8 o'clock, I mean, it seemed like we moved on 5 or 6 different gobbling birds and never really could get them to close the distance. And there's strut marks. If you go down that little cut through road, there's strut marks at the end of it. There's just so many turkey up here that I'm really nervous about walking around. And I'm wondering if these turkeys are in the row that we just heard. There's 2 or 3 of them gobbling together. There's a big hardwood bottom right here, so I don't know if they're going to stay on it and come up and strut or if they're just going to follow the road. So we had a really good setup. We had 2 or 3 birds, what it sounded like, gobbling pretty good, looking down the road, and never could really get them to close the distance on us. And sat there 30, 45 minutes just trying to give them time to work to us, and they never did. They just kind of moved off. So picked up, I made a call real quick, just down off into a bottom, and a bird hammered off the back of a green field down there. Picked everything up, took off running. Walking up the road, me and Eddie trying to figure out what we're gonna do, and you know, this field, there's been some insecticide, something sprayed on it, but the field's burned up. And as we're trying to, you know, going through the scenario, what we're wanting to do, about the same time, me and Eddie see a head pop up periscoping the field at us, and we both seen it hit the deck. Same time, fell back off, got set up. I called to him just to try to ease his nerves, and he cut me off, and here they come.
starting it off in Alabama, it doesn't get any better than the hunt that we had. I mean, tons of gobbling. Um, I mean, no lack of birds down here, that's for sure. You really can't ask for anything more. We're gonna give it one more shot in the morning. I got another piece that I found a lot of good sign in. Really haven't went up there and listened, but I know there's a bunch of birds in there, so we're gonna give it a shot.
So, update. Hadn't heard much gobbling today. We've been walking around. We got some birds on the property line right across the creek. Me and Eddie's fixing to pick up and move and see if we can't call them down to the creek. Do something with them there. We got a couple of good turkeys gobbling across the property line over there. Got a big creek bottom right here. I don't think those turkeys are going to cross it, but who knows in an hour where they're going to be at. We just had one gobble on his own back to our west. Big pipeline that runs right here, so sit here for a second, call to him, just see what he does, see if we can set up on him. Can you see? Which one you gonna shoot? When you're hot, baby. We got us a dandy here, son.
You know, fly down to 8 o'clock. We made a big loop. We were stopping and trolling a little bit, just seeing if we couldn't strike anything up. Couldn't get anything to answer, but we had, you know, 2 or 3 birds that were gobbling 200-300 yards off the boundary into the neighbor's property, and really couldn't make a move on them. So we just kind of decided we were going to wait them out and just see what happened if they broke. called to them a little bit, and luckily enough, they broke off the neighbors, and here they come. There's a big cutover back here behind us, and about 6:30 this morning, old buddy over here, a neighbor, starts blowing a crow call, and he's blowed it every 10 minutes since 6:30, and we shot him at 9:01, and the turkey actually gobbled to him at the end of the power line, and 5 seconds later we killed him. So I don't know which one I like better, shooting him in the face right here at 20 yards or knowing that guy was over there hearing it.